wewe nipe tena, usimaini mama, mimi sitasema, wewe nipe tena. Moves up, man I'm back in Chicago. Amazing.
Ipepete, Massa Wood, Kenyan boy.
It's a Wednesday. It's a beautiful, beautiful morning. I know it's a bit cold, but do not worry. I am here to warm up your morning with some great conversation, some great music, some good vibes. This is the 5 a.m. Club. I'm your host with the most, Sonia Pinto, making sure that you kickstart your morning the right way. This is Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content.
Kamejazia katikati, yani tiki tiki, kalivyo katamu yani keki keki, madwiti twiti, speedy mia misifungi breki, ukichiki chiki, we mama, pepete, ipepe, pepete, ipepete ukinama, pepete, ipepe, pepete, we mama, pepete, ipepe, pepete, ipepete ukichutama, pepete, pepete, Kenyan boy, yeah. Pepete, pepete, takufikisha hadi unapotaka, basi ongeza majonjo. Leo taratibu misina garaka, mpaka majogo. I love the way you got it from me daddy. You turn me, oh, oh, oh. Fundi wako wa mapenzi chumbani, mandingo ndingo, oh, oh, oh. Nikogeleka msumari kwa nyundo ya komeo, oh, oh. Nisukushie kausukani, drive me loco, oh. Katoto bisi kuti kuti, madwiti twiti, kamejazia katikati, yani tiki tiki, kalivyo katamu yani keki keki, madwiti twiti, speedy mia misifungi breki, ukichiki chiki, mama, pepete, ipepe, pepete, ipepete ukinama, pepete, ipepe, pepete, we mama, pepete, ipepe, pepete, ipepete ukichutama, pepete, pepete, Kenyan boy, yeah. Pepete, 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 akatika katika na ingoma noma, na ingoma noma, akatika katika na ingoma noma, na ingoma noma, akatika katika na ingoma noma, pepete, na ingoma noma, akatika katika na ingoma noma, pepete, na ingoma noma, pepete, ipepe, pepete.
Niko kwenye club, niko kwenye club, niko kwenye club na kutafuta kama hesabu. Niko kwenye club, niko kwenye club. Aje msupa uko wapi? Niko Victoria Zabalati, kahawa mbili if you feeling thirsty. Dishi food usimwage mate, hata una adabu. Dani nimekusoma ka kitabu, una try unajaribu. Si twende home to vibe to chill tu. Aje msupa uko wapi? Niko Victoria Zabalati, kahawa mbili if you feeling thirsty.
like me. Seen you looking at me through your swaggy shades. Baby, I'm a pass, no need to test me. Seen you looking at me through your blacked out shades. Sipping, yeah, I'm feeling kinda wavy. Feeling like I'm somewhere in the sky. Wait, did I just hear you call me baby? Baby, don't trip, it's alright. So pour up, we show out and show up. See the way she throw that, hold that. Pretty, pretty girl, she know that. We show up and pour up. We show out, yeah, show up. See the way she throw that, hold that. Pretty, pretty girl, she know that. Who that? Sitting over there. Caramel tea, match the color of her hair. Hopped up in the party, all they gotta do is stare. Hop up in the place and all they wanna do is stare. Watch me get low with it. I done did it. Bad gal, pretty, pretty overload with it. 10-toe with it, 10 hoes with it. Bad gal, pretty, pretty overload. Watch me get low with it. I done did it. Bad gal, pretty, pretty overload with it. 10-toe with it, 10 hoes with it. Bad gal, pretty, pretty overload with it. You hit me with the way you headed after. Somewhere I can roll up like a rasta. I don't ask questions, I'm the answer. When we take it up, it's a disaster. Whoa, now we headed to the show. Man, I gotta get it, tell them guys we gotta go. Wavy, wavy, baby, on the boat, you better roll. Wavy, wavy, baby, on the boat, you gotta go. Watch me get low with it. I done did it. Bad gal, pretty, pretty overload with it. 10-toe with it, 10 hoes with it. Bad gal, pretty, pretty overload. Watch me get low with it. I done did it. Bad gal, pretty, pretty overload with it. 10-toe with it, 10 hoes with it. Bad gal, pretty, pretty overload with it. Pretty overload with it. Pretty overload with it. Pretty overload. Pretty over, pretty over, pretty overload with it.
That is Beatty Overload playing right here on the 5 a.m. club. Now it's about time we kickstart this show the right way with some morning affirmations. Now I get it. Sometimes we can be our own worst enemies. I want you to think about that. We tend to be supportive, compassionate, and empathetic towards others. But we are hypercritical of ourselves. Negative beliefs and thoughts about ourselves can cause us self-sabotage and hold us back from achieving our dreams. Today's positive and morning affirmations are just going to be on mental health, because that is going to be our overall topic for today, because I have a guest who's coming over and we're going to be talking all matters mental health. Our affirmations today are as follows. I am now in control. I am feeling better. All is well in my world. I will get through today. I am brave. I trust the world will help me live my best life. I am freeing myself from stress. I am more than my thoughts. I release all tension in my body. I see the good in myself. Every day is a gift. I am blessed. I feel happy. I feel peaceful. I can overcome my fears. I can make it happen. I am loved. I'm important. And I am unique. Those are our positive affirmations today, and they are mental health affirmations just to be able to kickstart your morning on the right way or on the right track. This is the 5 a.m. club. I'm your host with the most, making sure that you kickstart your Wednesday the right way. Call or message us on 011-0254-254.
my chest feel tight, I still pick up for you. Just don't disown me. If you find a boy who fits your life, nothing crazy, nothing worth your time, but isn't love all we do? Am I still waiting for you? 'Cause isn't love all we do? I know it hurts, but it's true. I know it hurts, but it's true. So let your flowers fall, find somebody to love. Been down this road before, I won't stick around just because. So let your flowers fall, find somebody to love. Been down this road before, I won't stick around just because. If you think you really know me, show me. Cause if you say it, I'm unlikely to believe the little flickers of faith in us beyond the unforeseen. The bit of bickering, breaking us cement beneath our feet. We made these mirrors to break in case of our urgency, knowing if we need to escape, it's not an emergency. Going from a piece to a place that I could feel home, never letting go. Better that I phone every once in a while. Whenever you need to breathe, I see the grief in your smile. I taste the tears in my teeth. I think I needed to cry, but I was scared to compete. I would never put my fears at your feet, put my pen on your plate, waiting on your message at 7:45, staring at the ceiling trying to find a mistake. Hope I keep it pushing instead of living to wait, doing my best not to break. Feel like you're doing the same. Yeah, feel like you're doing the same. Oh, feel like you're doing the same. Doing the same. So let your flowers grow, find somebody to love. I've been down this road before, I won't stick around just because.
Left me in the shadows of your mind tonight, killing me softly, but it's not a crime, no way. Let me wander in the end, I'll always find you. I will find you. Let's keep going just until we find daylight. No, I'm not lost, this is a perfect timing night. Let me wander in the end, I'll always find you. I will find you. Come on board, take a ride. My train of thoughts goes off the tracks and gets you high. Your wicked stare, you make me shy. The corners of my mouth keep breaking into smiles. Ways to play it safe ain't working in this game, I wanna stay. Avoiding killer pain, but since you came, it all just goes away. Babe, just come on board and take a ride. Trust me, I'ma catch you on the other side. Left me in the shadows of your mind tonight, killing me softly, but it's not a crime, no way. Let me wander in the end, I'll always find you. I will find you. Let's keep going just until we find daylight. No, I'm not lost, this is a perfect timing night. Let me wander in the end, I'll always find you. I will find you.
Really, my killy. Me nigga on my niggas and you know they always down to ride. Anybody that fucking with me, guaranteed to make it to the place beyond the pines. Me, I always read between the lines. Anywhere you need me, it go fine. Guaranteed to be the one you cry. It was just you and I, posted in Nairobi on the coldest night. Now I'm in my bag with it and I clutch it tight. Cause when you think they won't, that's when they just might. Rolling Latins, black like dynamite. And a wolf in them come alive in the night.
Left me in the shadows of your mind tonight. Killing me softly, but it's not a crime, no way. Let me wander in the end, I'll always find you. I will find you. Let's keep going just until we find daylight. No, I'm not lost, this is a perfect timing night. Let me wander in the end, I'll always find you. I will find you.
Maya Amolo and Kalibwani Foundry playing right here on the 5 a.m. club. Time for our words of the day. You know, we're trying to build this vocabulary together. Now, I usually bring you guys 2 words of the day, one in English and the other one in Sheng. Our English word for today is girandole. Girandole can refer to an ornamental branched candlestick as well as a pendant earring, usually with 3 ornaments hanging from a central piece. In its earliest uses, girandole referred to a radiant and showy composition, such as a cluster of skyrockets fired together for a fireworks display, or to a fountain issuing a rising column of spreading water. That is our English word for today, girandole. It is an ornamental branched candlestick as well as a pendant earring that usually has 3 ornaments. Our Sheng word for today is mkuu. And every time I say this, I always think about our intern. Mkuu refers to a respected leader or someone who is very supportive or influential. Those are our words for today. This is the 5 a.m. club, and you already know this is the best place time to be able to kickstart your morning. This is Radio 254.
Hey, Dancho!
Give me what I'm saying on this
Boss.
for sure. Yeah, it's a trap. How you niggas really move it, it's a rap. Cause they know that they fucked up and they whack. I just had to give this notice, I'm about to get real reckless and I truly am devoted, look. Yeah, just take it over there. All that whack shit, need to take it over there. I ain't even started, let me hold up on my hair. So all you wag niggas need to take it over there. See nah, time, I don't got time to be fake, checky rhymes. Wanna die, kuni test in my prime. I'm the chosen one, I guess, with the power vested in me. I'ma put them all to rest, I don't lie. When niggas steady talking trash, I don't lie. When niggas talking out their ass, kama huja gets nitachapa shank, inachapa wax, gang gosh, hamna habari. Close-minded niggas ndio hatari. So ladies, please cut them off quick, fast in a hurry. Yeah, cause real queens don't play that. Hips and pockets stay fat. No small talk, no chit-chat, just yeah, just take it over there. All that whack shit, need to take it over there. Negative vibes, need to take it over there. The broke shit and the lies, need to take it over there. Yeah, just take it over there. Yeah, just take it over there. Yeah, just take it over there. All that whack shit, need to take it over there.
You ain't nobody, you should take it over there. How you ain't heard about me? I'm all up in the air. I be turning up with V, smoking weed in my lair. I ain't with that bullshit, I ain't with it, I ain't rare. I just pull up in your city looking pretty, it's a rap. Somebody better pay me, somebody better bring a stack. You don't like me, I don't like you back. Your lane's not even in the map. Your name's not even in the trap. The game's mine, I ain't got a bet, I ain't got a front. I ain't got a diss, I need all y'all some. How did I know that I'm next? Cause it's time. Bitch on my face now, maybe on my line. I I ain't in my prime, but I am a dime. I ain't with the time, but I am with the rhyme. Yeah, need to take it over there. All that bullshit, you can take it over there, nigga.
Yeah, just take it over there. All that whack shit, need to take it over there. Negative vibes, need to take it over there. The broke shit and the lies, need to take it over there. Yeah, just take it over there. Yeah, just take it over there. Yeah, just take it over there. All that whack shit, need to take it over there. Tumbleweed just a shot in the air. They don't really want smoke and we really don't care.
Yeah, we really don't care, and I know it ain't fair. Getting real up in here, bitch, take it over there.
Yeah.
Just take it over there, bitch. Just take it over there. All that bullshit, need to take it over there.
That nigga with all that bullshit.
Nishabadilisha mavazi, nishamalizana na kazi, nishapasha moto viazi, mafuta ni ule wa nazi, ushanionyesha kiwazi, unadhani mimi sina kazi, na nimekubali mahali na hali ndiposa nipate amani. Wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni kule kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni kule kiasi. One more verse, kweli G, mavita na blogs za IG, hizo ni stories idai G, matai chi, hawawachi, kuongeza salt na cinnamon, wanadai kitu na cinnamon, bila man, cinnamon, nilirealize sina hammer man, niko na dreams za kugratify, kaku reconnect na my Gemini, walks in New York my Gemini, kuhama social media siyo kudai, why lie, nina smile, nina fly, nina rise, nina try, nita why, kuna time, siyo goodbye juu. Nishabadilisha mavazi, nishamalizana na kazi, nishapasha moto viazi, mafuta ni ule wa nazi, ushanionyesha kiwazi, unadhani mimi sina kazi, na nimekubali mahali na hali ndiposa nipate amani. Wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni chill kiasi, wacha ni kule kiasi.
My time niko. Hey, okay. Skiza, Life ni jani na bado tuli arrive. Sai ni fani vitu zinaji-align. Ambieni ama rapa zile ngoma wana write. Kamsi anafanya safu neza wa uzi aligns. Kama unani target pasi pole siezi tishwa. Do deliver hivi labda ngoje miezi 9. Ini legendary kama legacy ya Isa. Tulipita nyuma juu tulichoka kubisha. Time ina fly na masiku zina go. We wendanga missing when I need to be alone. No days off hadi siku nita ball. Yondo time utawish uli support juu my time niko on. My time niko zone. My time neza sababisha kani kona form. My time neza kuta vitu all night long. My time spendi watu wakicall my phone. Kuna time niko party, my time huni party. Na roll na mababi na pia jo wanati. My time tukistep ni ma vibes na inshallah. Come tujiset ziki nice taitana. My time niko on, my time niko on. My time niko, my time niko, my time niko zone. My time niko zone. My time niko, my time niko. My time niko kejani na chill tu. Saa zingine hakuna nyama ni magreens tu. Nikismile wezi tell what I've been through. Baba yao kwa hii game hakuna pitu. Ile chumvi waliongeza tulipika nayo. Spendi kem ndo maana miweka link kwa bio. Nikisesh na mabros zikilandi na reload. Wejifanye hunijui mrembo wako ananino. Za haramu ndo lazima. Rap sikufunzwe kwa damu ka plasma. Mafans wa shedai ukijana na buzz na flow ineza fanya msupa shikwe na asma. My time niko on, my time niko zone. My time neza sababisha kani kona form. My time neza kuta vitu all night long. My time spendi watu wakicall my phone. Kuna time niko party, my time huni party. Na roll na na mababi na pia Joanati. My time tukistep ni my vibes na inshallah. Come to G-set ziki nice taitana. My time niko on, na my time niko on. My time niko zone. My time niko hey, lazima nijichote ndo wajue nani master. Loki ni ile swali hakuna mtu akona answer. Nyi mko mapena si tulikafunga faster. Washanitambua na karia ndo inaanza. Kasja wasili basi buda si bash. Ni heri usibonge kama lugha si cash. Unaweza take a seat kama uwezi ni stand. Mistari zenu mna recycle na bado ni trash. Na trust the process juu daily ni hustle. Moves ni major so amwezi ni cancel. Akili ndo wipo na tuzozi na muscle. Hauna vision unajengwa za macho. Hadi bila pesa minta tesa. Man on a mission self-driven kama Tesla. Best rapper wako washadai mini mentor. Circle ni small but I'm always in the center. My time niko on, my time niko zone. My time neza sababisha kaniko na form. My time neza kuta vitu all night long. My time spendi watu wakicall my phone. Kuna time niko party, my time hunipati. Na roll na mababi na pia Joanati. My time tukistep ni my vibes na inshallah. Come to G-set ziki nice taitana. My time niko on, na my time niko on. Zone. My time niko zone.
I fell in love with a young Charlie. Break on your back, I caress on your body. Met her on the gram, I'll seduce your charging. Girl, them wine and go bust that body. Then I'll break your back easy, yeah. Come closer, I'll make you ride like a roller coaster. Baby, come over, come closer. Yeah, you do that mad thing, niggas, yeah, they done.
Shorty said she like it really nice and slow. She whispered in my ear, she don't wanna let go. Told me pull her hair while I'm piping on some straws. Now I got her screaming at the top of her voice. Bad girl, she a bedroom bully. Every time we link, she wanna bust down for free. She a nasty girl, man, she freaky for me. And she wanna lick the tip, she the freak of the me. And you really got me thinking, do I wanna let go? Told her that I love her and my intentions are pure. She said we forever, she will love me for sure. Old school with the love, she mature. BV.
I'm a real nigga, but I sing for the right one. Baby girl, she a vibe, baby, she a sweet one. She a bad one, a bad thing, I need a right one. Girl, I think I fell in love. I fell in love with a young Georgie. Break on your back, I'll caress on your body. Better on the gram, I'll seduce your charge. Girl, them wine and go bust that body. Then I'll break your back easy, yeah. Come closer, I'll make you ride like a roller coaster. Baby, come over, come closer, yeah. Cause girl, you're bad, I fell in love with a bad shorty. Body, she a thing, she a bit naughty. Met her on the gram, she that bad shorty. Girl, know that I fly to the coast for you. I call her T-Flowing, she that bad shorty. Call her T-Flowing, she that bad shorty. Yeah.
Said she wanna hang out with me in the back room of a crowded party. And I've been looking at you, you've been looking at me. We should get things started. Yeah, I don't know if I have feelings for you. Maybe tonight we can both explore. All I know is that I'm fiending for you. Please be mine and I might be yours. Sikukuja kutafuta and I might be yours. Na venye umenibamba and I might be yours. Endelea kunifuata and I might be yours. Utapata unachotaka and I might be yours. Kuna venye zimeshika, please be mine. Mwili yako inaniita, so please be mine. Hapa mi siwezi sleep, please be mine. Naona venye unanicheka, so please be mine.
Never been one to force issues. Mr. Nice Guy, lames on the misuse. Miss you've been in my concerns of late. Ooh la la, can I see you every day? I got the snack thing snapping me. Actually, she's like an athlete. 0 competition out of 159. kanitizisi unajua my time nacheza keys unaitika na chorus please be mine please be mine hey. Nacheki pia jo unawakunywa na ndio maana jo konyagi inavuma.
Said she wanna hang out with me in the back room of a crowded party. And I've been looking at you, you've been looking at me. We should get things started. Yeah, I don't know if I have feelings for you. Maybe tonight we can both explore. All I know is that I'm feeling for you. Please be mine and I might be yours. Sikukuja kutafuta and I might be yours. Kuna venye umenibamba and I might be yours. Endelea kunifuata and I might be yours. Utapata unachotaka and I might be yours. Kuna venye zimeshika. Please be mine. Mwili yako inaniita. Please be mine. Hapa mi siwezi sleep. Please be mine. Naona venye unanicheki. Please be mine.
Nacheki you're falling victim to the thirst. Is it dhambi umecommit unafaa kurent church. But for what it's worth I think uko perfect. Kuna angel amejificha ndani ya surface. Fuata nyuki ukule asali. Nachore hao mafema wakupei kompe. Kushoot shots kama kali. Kutoka 10 hadi 3 am si tu hepei party. Chorea mafema wanakuanga to the same. Chorea mafema wanadai kusaka fame. Chorea mafema babe nadai tukuwe free. Chorea mafema baby come home with me ay.
Said she wanna hang out with me in the back room of a crowded party. And I've been looking at you, you've been looking at me. We should get things started. Yeah, I don't know if I have feelings for you. Maybe tonight we can both explore. All I know is that I'm feeling for you. Please be mine and I might be yours. Sikukuja kutafuta and I might be yours. Kuna venye umenibamba and I might be yours. Endelea kunifuata and I might be yours. Utapata unachotaka and I might be yours. Kuna venye zimeshika. Please be mine. Mwili yako inaniita. Please be mine. Hapa mi siwezi sleep. Please be mine. Naona venye unanicheki. Please be mine.
That is Party by Expresso, Mars Masai, Chevy Kev, and Mr. Lou. Our quote for today is, "Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant." Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. Life is unjust and unfair if your perception is focused only on the outcomes of your efforts. Now, to be able to change that perception, one must need to understand the concept of efforts and outcomes. Our daily actions define us and it charts the path of our progress. The small act that we do day in and day out adds up to make a big impact on your growth. And that is why I am such a firm believer of small steps. You know, those baby steps that we take to be able to achieve all these goals that we're trying to get to? Well, life is a journey in which every day is a page of or to your life's story. Every minute of your life is precious because time is one thing we all know as mortals. Life is limited to us. Therefore, it is beneficial if we keep a tab on what we do every day. It is important that we focus on making every day meaningful. This does not mean that we go on working hard without taking any break, but it means that it is important that whatever we do wholeheartedly, we should not look back and have the regret of living a day. You know what I'm saying? Do you want to be able to achieve those goals? Then I'm just going to tell you guys that those baby steps are the way to go. Many of us tend to measure each day's meaningfulness looking at the results or achievements that we could have been able to do. But what I'm going to say is when you notice that we take those small steps every day, then you're going to look back a month later and you're going to be like, well, look at how far I have come. And that's exactly what you need to be doing, is Don't judge each day by the harvest that you reap, but by the seeds that you are planting, because you are taking the necessary steps. You are changing your habits. Do not judge your day by the rewards you receive, but by the efforts that you put in. In other words, long story short, do not judge the day by the results or outcomes, but rather by the honest efforts and hard work that you put in. One of the most important factors to success that I know is patience. The wisdom is to know that great results do take time. Nothing happens overnight. Keep putting in that work. It's the small and consistent steps that lead to that great result. You know what I'm saying? Your daily actions define the outcome. The way you spend your time impacts everything, including the end results. It's the fact that the expected results are not going to appear with the absence of efforts. One simply can't hope that great results will just appear out of the blue. That's not how it works. So that is our quote for today. Don't judge each day by the harvest you reap, but by the seeds that you plant. And I want you guys to keep planting them. Pole, even though you think it's small, you don't know how long or how far you're gonna go if you just keep at it. This is the 5 a.m. Club. I'm your host with the most, Sonia Pinto, making sure that you kickstart your day the right way.
She said, hello, brother. And I said, what do you mean? She said, why can't you see? I said, what's in front of me, baby? She said, I'm right, alright, yes. I said, I might, just might. She said, come talk to me. Said, I'd just be urgent fee, no fee. Gave me her name, she gave me her name. Feeling the same, we're feeling the same. Feeling no pain, we're feeling no pain. And I got something to say. Oh yeah, can I get to know ya a little bit more? And we can be just friends. And I'ma take you dancing. Love the way you move your hands. And can I be your man, girl? Oh, now wait. We'll take it nice and easy. Do what you do, don't please me. Na ukizunguruka, nami nitaruka. Nani nawe, baby. We'll take it nice and steady. Can I be your maybe? Oh, na, baby. Maybe. Sihitaji mwingine, when ndio mshikaji wangu baby, 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 sihitaji mwingine. She said, pole, kidogo. Don't need to rush, nice and slow. I'll be your girl if you're gentle. There's no need to force an open door. I said, okay, baby, let's hit the floor. I'll be your man from now till 4. And you can tell me if I'll get more. And eventually do I get to so no. Gave me her name, she gave me her name. We're feeling the same, we're feeling the same. Feeling no pain, feeling no pain. bit more, and we can be just friends. And I'ma take you dancing, love the way you move your hands. And can I be your man, girl? Oh na na na, hey. We'll take it nice and easy. Do what you do, don't please me. Na ukizunguruka, nami nitaruka, nami nawe baby. Take it nice and steady. Can I be your maybe? Oh na na na, baby, 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 baby.
I'm on a journey across a million oceans where the clouds they glow and the moon hangs low. If you were with me, I wouldn't feel so bad when the days grow old and the nights get cold. But on this journey, all I have from you is my secret love. I'm on a journey over on the other side where the trains like wind and the cars can't speak. If you were with me, I wouldn't seem so mad talking in my sleep of your golden skin. But on this journey, all I have from you is my secret love. And so maybe, baby, maybe, baby, when I get back, we'll go right back to where you tell me all your stories. So maybe, baby, I'll tell you, you're my secret love. You're my secret love. You're my secret love. You're my secret love. I'm on a journey beyond my bedroom walls where my dreams can live and where my soul roams free. Guess you're not with me, so I lay my heart to rest, keep it in my sleeve and pray to God to keep me on this journey. See, all I have from you and on this journey is all I have with me on this journey. I'll be all I can be, live, love, and laugh. Hey, on this journey, all I have from you and on this journey is all I have with me on
anything to make you want me. Old souls coming back to kill me softly. I'll go anything to make you love me. High hopes let me down, but do it gently. I know all that's left are old ghosts, not a sound floating around this old home. Every face they're making at me hollow. Anything they say would have me follow. Anywhere if you'd still love me. High hopes let me down, but do it gently. I know it's not like you. Old ghosts send a shiver through my body. Cold rope long enough for them to hang me up. If they choose to kill me softly, I'll go. Maybe then you'll say you love me. High hopes cut me down, but do it gently. I know you're gone forever.
Stepping up, I'm telling now. All I'm doing is vibrating, and you know that I'm calculating, and I know that I'm underrated. I've been working hard, so I'm feeling jaded. I'm a bill. Give me the mic and I give you the skill. Don't give me love, I don't know if it's real. I wanna run a couple businesses, make my own food, photosynthesis. Don't tell me about roofs, I'm limitless. I'm going further, hope you're getting this. I don't wanna do this shit, live on a bow. I just wanna move this shit, it's in your cow, it's in your cow. Man, I be speaking vernacular. I'm on your neck like I'm Dracula. Sucking your blood and I do it spectacular. Take your spouse and leave you as a bachelor. Flipping these niggas, I'm using the spatula. Bloody tarantulas, they never matching us. Bro, they never catching us. Bro, the bubble never try, I did it with the flow.
Reporting live from the 254. We got the beat slapping like a 2x4. We got the streets clapping on the 214. Yours truly with a doozy just for you and yours to get you higher. Higher than your roof and floors. Why you think they call me fly? Parachutes involved. Whenever I'm around, altitudes just soar. And I've never been a liar. I ain't good, of course, no brute force. Breathe fire when it boots like sloth. Do it all to inspire all the youth back home. In hopes to aim higher than the roofian slow. But TikTok or the new YouTube will start the into. Still cool as a cucumber. Got a few screws loose, but I still start start off. And I pack a few tools in case fools won't spar. I might get a little bruised, but my ninja tour will get you higher. And let me see your hands. Let me see your hands. In the back, let me see you get it. I wanna see you get it. I'm floating with the clouds. Look at me now. I ain't ever coming down. Can't you see? Y'all don't even really on my level. Y'all don't even really on my level.
Yeah, show me what you walking with. Show me what you walking with. Lady, show me what you walking with. Show me what you walking with. As far as my eyes can see, you're the one for me. Far as my eyes can see, you're the one. Show me what you walking with. Show me what you walking with. Lady, show me what you walking with. Show me what you walking with. When ni kitu fresh, kitu kali, kitu extraordinary. Nimekuona toka mbali, kambibi tuponde mali. Na mapema ndio best, itabidi tuanze ali. IT bottles gonna bring on you white light. Your beautiful smile and your waistline don't lie. I'm gonna busy, but for you I'm a big time. Show me what you walking with, don't be shy lady. Mara moja kadawa nadai tuka chance hata kani 1 hour. You're fine and I can't deny the way you making me feel inside. I can organize some private time. Show me what you walking with, don't be shy lady. Show yourself. Show me what you walking with. 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 As far as my eyes can see, you're the one for me. As far as my eyes can see, you're the one. Yeah. Wake up 50 months.
This is the 5 a.m. Club.
Extraordinary. Yeah, man.
Show yourself.
Whatever happened to, am I my brother's keeper, huh? You know what happened to it. The world is mine. Remember that?
Put my money where my mouth, let my ego do the talking. I ain't never running now. Take my back to my coffin, dump my back on the wall. Hearing demons and these voices of the Lord on my side. It's a cell where we walking. Get the hottest nigga deep into the winter. Can't kill her in the cold, no chinchilla. Run a miller to them hoes on a pen and letter. Shawty probably let me hit a night, never met her. Tiptoe on a man like Cinderella. I ain't even Denzel, just a 7-letter. In Washington, dreamer and a trendsetter. So fly, I trip in my sleep like a fucking bed with a nigga Rory. All a nigga want is a glory. Now I'm in the house like Corey. Get a no cozy, whipping up meals for the homies. Swappy your gully, I'm sauce. In Nairobi, we ain't got love for the police. Middle finger up, and that's chalky. You ain't talking money, but she pull it. You ain't saying shit, you ain't showing it. You ain't really there like me. Really ain't fair to compare it to me. When you spit, you don't really split air like me. Got mine for the mud, you ain't rare like me. Nah, drop jams, top 10, I'm hot man. Got bars, hella bars, I'm locked in. Still got the keys, I'm the warden. Mind, body, and soul full of toxins. Don't stop. You the shit, go Mars. World is yours, you a god. Where was stay when you was out? Through the night, I've been out here digging. Now I'm up and I'm on my pivot. Mad as fuck cause I'm out here winning. So I put my money where my mouth, let my ego do the talking. I ain't never running now. Take my back to my coffin, throw my back on the wall. Hearing demons and these voices of the Lord on my side. It's a cell where we walking. Close to the Sani. No phone, bitch, 29, I'm Ozzy. Every time I rap, it's a homie. Bona kuna mani, no Gandhi, the generali. With an army, Atari. So Gaddafi, Katikati, Ayena, Marcus Gapi, Namitali. Long range, ain't Namishali. I've been known all about weed like Allianz. Got a lot of girls on the D, hella pheromones. But my heart still ice cold, don't marry on. So you dead grown, tryna bring those stereos. Megatron plane so heavy, but the booty so strong, like very strong. When she make it clap, you can hear the ambience. Like, don't stop. Make it clap, give me props. Finish last on the job. Take it back to the top. Through the night, I've been out here digging. Bust a nut, only time I'm kidding. Mad as fucking, I'm out here winning. So I put my money where my mouth, let my ego do the talking. I ain't never running now. Take my back to my coffin, throw my back on the wall. Hearing demons and these voices of the Lord on my side. It's a cell where we walking.
They used to be spazzing. That's WMI Kelly. 1447, check it. Jump on the track, they feel the heat. Even the giants gotta sleep. Wait till the night, I gotta eat. If the Swami, they press repeat. In the jungle with God and infinity. 4-leaf clovers on me, karma on my side. And it's actually spilling over, homie. Tales of blessings and how to bless. Mathematics, multiply, we never die. Add it up, break it down, pass it round while making more. Chain don't break like merry-go. Recycle sign, how I watch dick. Been on billboards for the music. Exclusive, they can't reach me, I ain't picking up. Enjoy your bread, I was in the oven. We ain't rushing none. Pump, pump, a pump, pump, a pump, 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 a pump, pump. I'm until the timer hit. Outcome of staying in tune. Hold up, I'm in the mood. Greatness, only Guinness that I drink. Only the finest what I roll. Could perform with my eyes closed. Far as I know, they fraudulating. Hold up, right now they probably hating. So predictable, me. Watch me switch it up. Speaker na chachisha. Tumbo niko njaa. Siku itafika. bees itashika, nachunga madakika nikicheza kama mi. Nipe mawaidha nitasikiza, then we'll see. Niko na goals, wacha Messi na Ronaldo wakipause wa repeat. Top 5 kani convo, moms in a range. I said pops in a beamer. Kila mse kwa fama pate ama yan villa. Nijenge choo watoi wote wasome free. Library mtaa karibu tu na base, na parking kuwe free. Wasome kakishika, poverty na hunger zikuwe vitu za kitambo. Tushare hata pata plate, hadi tubai mbili. I said hadi tubai tatu, hadi tubai nne. Swami always got the fire, Swami main goal inspire. Yeah.
I've been roaming, running circles in my mind. It's like Hunger Games out there, caught inside a maze somewhere. It's a strange land out here. Feel like Alice grabbed me by the hand. Brain spilling over Einstein pink, but down the rabbit hole I'm falling. No one really understands that this life's a giant wonderland, and that it be like that. That's just facts. I swear no one really understands that this life's a giant wonderland out there. Nothing's ever as it seems. That's just facts. It be like that. I swear no one really understands that this life's a giant wonderland. I bet it be like that. I swear no one really understands that this life's a giant wonderland.
Lately I've been trapping on my mama house. Lately I've been drinking on my daddy couch. Another week I empty out the bank account. I done been so high for more than I can count. At this stage in good direction, then I'm gone. I just landed to the blood in my phone. I just did a quarter, it could leave me. I don't really trip up, baby. I just feel like lately I've been trapped in the real. I just need escape is what I feel. Never be afraid to learn to take a sign, even if you feel it's by design. Lately I've been out in the fields, prayed up, wait up, straight up, running circles in my mind. Maybe I should learn to feel the shine. I'm tired of the
Same different script. Puppeteer, I am a living. Regulated, medicated. Chase away the demons up ahead of me. Wish it was that easy. No one ever told me I was free. Cut my shackles with a melody. Down the rabbit hole I'm falling. No one really understands that this life's a giant wonderland, and that it be like that. That's just facts. I swear no one really understands that this life's a giant wonderland out there. Nothing's ever as it seems. That's just facts. It be like that. I swear no one really understands that this life's a giant wonderland. I bet it be like that. I swear no one really understands that this life's a giant wonderland.
Lately I've been trapping on my mama house. Lately I've been drinking on my daddy couch. Another week I empty out the bank account. I done been so high for more than I can count. At this stage in good direction, then I'm gone. I just landed to the blood in my phone. I just did a quarter, it could leave me. I don't really trip up, baby. I just feel like lately I've been trapped in the real. I just need escape is what I feel. Never be afraid to learn to take a sign, even if you feel it's by design. Lately I've been out in the fields, prayed up, wait up, straight up, running circles in my mind. Maybe I should learn to feel the shine.
Sichangi and Lisa Odwar. That is Facts, playing right here on the 5 a.m. club. It is now 3 minutes to 7. Time to get into the news and find out what has been happening in Kenya. AG Muturi files notice of appeal against ruling that declared 50 CAS's appointments unconstitutional. Attorney General AG Justin Muturi has filed a notice of appeal on Monday's High Court ruling that invalidated the appointment of 50 chief administrative secretaries by President William Ruto. The economy is draining me. Kenyans speak of cutting sugar, ditching border borders as high cost of living bites. Kenyans to pay more for vehicles purchased locally. Kenyans will have to part with more money when purchasing a vehicle in the country after the East African Community Council of Ministers approved an application by Kenya to raise duty on motor vehicles under the Common External Tariff. Tea growers want KTDA to deregister exploitative companies. Tea growers' representatives are now appealing to the Kenya Tea Board regulatory body to deregister or revoke the licenses of those companies that have been exploiting farmers by buying their crops at throwaway prices from the farms. Imports up to 8 billion in the first quarter. The total value of Kenya's imports in the first 3 months ending March 2023 increased by 8 billion as the government spent big to import fuel and subsidize fertilizers that was part of the short-term plans to lower the cost of consumer goods. Finance Act case back
nene na hii ngoma ina hook juu tayari nilisha hook up na Baby G. Yeah, number 9 homie. Yeah, tuna take over. I always reply. Yeah, Babs on the track. So najua hapa hivi ndio Capital City ya heads up, heads up. Underdog Production. Yani we nimeamshwa tu leo atu nimekuona kwa daily kwa Vibe City ukiyap. Hata nilikuwa nimelala sasa imebidi niingie booth nianze kurap prison na sonika Nikolezi. Lakini man au niwezi. Kwa hii game uwezi man. We ni mzee man. We ni mzee inafaa yani tunakutuma home hata bila pension. Next time jinangu kio kwa interview saribu kumention.
Mina like chopper, wanna like chopper. Mina like chopper, wanna like chopper.
Abasu mesota. Man, hivyo ndo una sound ukijaribu kujikompea na mimi. I'm above your average. Doobie, stupid.
Yeah, unacheki superhero on a mission, yeah. Black on black looking like a billionaire. Game ni nae mob ingine free na pair. I know it's impossible to really not stare. Spend weekends in my car, see me come mteja. Flow ya kukufanya use machine come 10. Don't fall in up with a breeze when I smell. It may mix na shash but you really can't tell. Check black jochin. Window nili tint kabla uhami mjini. Ningumu resist chizi fly kama mimi. Before ni trust when you better take nini. Spadiliki, melanin juu chini hakuna bleaching. Black is beautiful, you're not teaching. Girls are thinking, ni making too na maqueen. Squad yote mpaka DJ. Juu ya kuongeza tire. Competition haicheki kwa kioo. Wako yake pia ni
Ati, you know you are in Kenya when corruption is so common. There's no reason to beat around the bush.
Nani Black
Boys Club tumedunga maopena nyonginyo tuko moshi. I swear siezi tell pani tuko setere sese. Mchezo rezeze rani shita ni mubuture sese. Switch bank what a champe does. Ndani ya ring ni mahedi Zinedine Zidane. Nataletewa ile kitu mina dai mevai. Wakikata maji mini ko divine agedai.
You know you are in Kenya when you prefer a bag on your head to a backpack.
Stand innovation vile na kapo. Nimedunga black ndani ya G-Wagon again na black model and a friend. Chupa ni black, tags in, tag kwa swag. Nasumbua kakibeti ya chalo.
Squad yote mpaka DJ. Juu ya kuongeza tire. Competition haicheki kwa kioo. Wako yake pia ni black on. Michael Jackson, bank account on. Spend my cash on, and her ass on. Competition anaicheki kwa kioo. Wako yake pia ni black on. Na ni black on.
I'm the one, number one. Superhero, Superman. You're my lady, you're the one. Kuja hivo, usitan. I'm the one, number one. Superhero, Superman. You're my lady, you're the one. Kuja hivo, usitan. Gankwela, yeah.
Unacheki superhero on a mission, yeah. Black on black looking like a billionaire. Gamli nayo mingi ngine free na pair. Sina out afadhali usi compare. Cheki superhero on a mission, yeah. Black on black looking like a billionaire. Gamli nayo mingi ngine free na pair. Sina out afadhali usi squad yote mpaka DJ. Juu ya kuongeza tire. Competition haicheki kwa kioo. Wako yake pia ni black on. Michael Jackson, bank account on. Spend my cash on, and her ass on. Competition anaicheki kwa kioo. Wako yake pia ni black on. Na ni black on.
eti niko streets kama dogi natingisha mkida na bike sina gore walking in. Got it on me, life taught me it ain't all about the money. Cheza chini, ain't rapped in a minute. Kwani form mambo mingi, kona wife na mkidi. Lazima nizisake kajirefu ishike ceiling. People like to talk, be careful and mind your business. Easy lip, don't slip, try to rap and I eat you. Back on this, mess around and I leave you. Since I trip, no time for the wishing. Bado tuko kazi, usidhani tuko vitu. Hey, where is he? Wait, I'm busy. Who got trizzy? Work and a fizzy. Work to be easy. Run it till I'm dizzy. Checking images of chini mini cheesy. Back with the mix it, oh I got it twisted. Baby in the back she telling me I got no feelings. Why? She think I'm cold hearted chasing my ambition. But I gotta do what I do for our kid and our vision. Yes it's intuition, I feel it in my bones. Yeah I'm on a mission, forget about the throne. Ain't nothing gonna break me off or mess up with my dome. Cause we got it all laid out, let it play like a song. Slip, don't slip, try to rap and I eat you. Back on this, mess around and I leave you. Since I drip, no time for the wishing. Bado tuko kazi usidhani tuko vitu. Don't slip, try to rap and I eat you. Back on this, mess around and I leave you. Yo, since I drip, no time for the wishing.
Look, ever since I was a young and up and coming correct, with a mindset on check, steady chasing these checks. Fast forward to 2021, we're making big steps onto the right direction. We ain't trying to defect from greatness. My conscience is clear and I swear we're gonna make it. I can feel it in my veins, my intuition cannot be shaken. None of that psychic shit like that's a raven. Kick beats on my Liu Kang shit, don't know about Raiden. Check. Vale keotin kubonganga mingi. Kwa shock and kwa sis masewa nendanga missing. Unajipata solo kimiliki haki na msingi. Kisha narudi home kalasa jotana shilingi. Ya kupanda basi. Kumbuka ulishikwa shati na makarao vitu mbaya. Waka kutoka ganji. Ra. Nairobi really trifling no la. My youth mtaani wako ready to die. Kapiki. Small, little, ulilos wapi. Nasikia uko BM mtaani wazibonya mshkaki. Ba. All these fucking Kenyan artists gotta eat. MCS off come no way. Mafisi wakubwa wana block wasanii. Pesa ikifika ni mashilingi mbili. Come on, we watching our nation brought in plain sight. They change stats with us, we gotta make it right.
Don't slip, try to rap and I eat you. Back on this, mess around and I leave you. Since I trip, no time for the wishing. Bado tuko kazi usidhani tuko vitu.
Yo, withdraw M-Pesa. Mi niko hustle baby, wacha kunitesa. Dirty girl, piga njoti kwenye meza. Na kani hizo mind games nimecheza. Hey, cool story. Mademu anatudandia kalori. Kwenye club lakini Sunday ni mholi. Sura mbovu tena figa ni ngori. Bust it back, bust it back, bust it back. Up niggas tryna get up in my sack. Roho safi tena akili ni black. Mina kusho hakuna dem siwezi hack. Mafiga twapata ni kama ethic. You can't win like Brexit. Waganga hatuchezi nyanyinyi, you can't hex it. My dick long I can't text it. Now say it with your chest. Chest, 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 yo. Chest, chest, chest. Tell my up slash them. Yo, you gotta say it with your chest. Chest, 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 chest. Yeah, we got a nigga vexed. Chest talk, chest talk.
Henny on the rocks, I've been on holiday. You know this pussy nigga haters never phase me. You got an issue, say it with your chest, address me, face me. You ain't got a gang, you amaze me. And your confidence level's pretty high, I'ma let it slide. I see your lady looking pretty fly. I'm not a nice guy, I'ma make her play you like a toy. Tony my guy taught me not to really give a yeah. Chief gang, no prodigy, no apologies. Couple G's, about to make a couple hundred G's. Music making, rules breaking, nigga. We be shaking shows on our toes, no more hoes clones, always gonna be foes. Yeah, off your phone, baby, off your phone. Young lads, big plans, no cap, no rap cap. We be really doing what you rhyming. Ain't no miming, perfect timing, huh? Yeah, always
do it with your chest, 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 yo. Chest, chest, chest. Tell my up slash step, 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 yo. Step, step, yo. Step. You gotta say it with your chest, 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 chest. Yeah, we got a nigga vexed, vex, 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 yo. Vex, vex, vex. Chest talk, chest talk, chest, 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 chest. Step, 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 step. Chest, 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 chest. Vex, 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 vex.
This is Issa rolling out, but them. Vitisho vya pedi mbili vitanifanya mimi nini?
Tishi tishi, babaishi, maisha nayoishi hayanikubali. Tishi tishi, babaishi, maisha nayoishi hayanikubali.
I love Issa's music.
Kila spare tire nasafiri kwenye barabara ya maisha bila kutaka, saa yoyote naweza kupata pancha, kwa hivyo naendesha gari yangu pole pole sana. Allahu Akbar, Mungu ni mkubwa. Asante Baba kwa kunisaidia kujua, ukiotesha mazuri mazuri utavuna. Tangu siku yangu ya kuzaliwa mpaka siku hii tumefika, hakuna mtu angewahi fikiria sifa za Issa, yule kijana aliyekuwa kikaa jobless kona kisaga gomba, ijapokuwa amesoma angekuwa akisikizwa kwa redio, matamshi kukubaliwa na kila masikio, kucheza kuku dansa au chakacha ndio matokeo. Leo ni leo, nikilegea cha kwangu kitapepea, si mimi ni maisha ninayoishi, hamnitishi hamnibabaishi.
Hamnitishi tishi, hamnitishi tishi, hamnibabaishi, maisha nayoishi hayanikubali. Hamnitishi tishi, hamnibabaishi, maisha nayoishi hayanikubali.
Niliambiwa kidole kimoja kiwezi uwa chawa, ndege hawezi kupaa bila mabawa. Bila nyinyi singefika hapa,
because of you and me, I'm Issa.
Bila mpira utachezaje game ya kandanda? Asanteni kwa kunipa moto wa kuandika, asanteni kwa vita kunisimamia, asanteni kwa kuwika. Mtu akimshika ametushika, na hiyo ni shida. Pirates mpaka kufa, na singependa kukufa bila nyinyi kujua mimi si mimi bila nyinyi, na nyinyi ndio maisha ninayoishi, ndo sababu hawanitishi.
Hamnitishi, hamnibabaishi, maisha nayoishi hayanikubali mimi. Hamnitishi, hamnibabaishi, maisha nayoishi hayanikubali mimi.
Maisha ya Issa, maisha ya Issa, maisha ya Issa.
Issa Anka isizo matatizo wanashuku vile mtiririko huo, huyu ndugu mengia Nairobi na kusamba kwa miji kama Nakuru na kudhuru ubongo si uongo. Issa, this is Issa rolling out, but them.
Hamza, Hamza, Prezo, Hamza, Jazaro. Ndani ya club na washikaji tumeka, chupa after chupa leta waiter, nikamtake poto moja, mwondoko wananensa nensa. Hamza, Hamza mia, ikanipa mimi nia ya kumkaribia, na maneno matamu kumwambia, nikaenda box akaingia, hata dakika haikufika, tuko chumbani na mshuma, tuko kama tulivyozaliwa. Hamza, Hamza mia, shikamazi kando yako dandia. Hamza, Hamza mia, Hamza, Hamza mia, Hamza mia, usione aibu mame katika. Hamza, Hamza mia, Hamza, Hamza mia, Hamza.
nakupendanga tuvuke na manga twende nahi hadi Ilonga uko nyuma ni Kitonga Kongo nimeka na nanga cheupe wa kitanga kiuno kina shanga na kuchapa kwenye tisa kwenye mwanga mimi kwako sodanga hebu taze manga nataka kukukumkum siku wenyewe huu mchanga Hamsa
Hamsa mia shikamazi kando yako dandia Hamsa Hamsa mia Hamsa mia Hamsa mia usione aibu mame katika Hamsa mia Hamsa mia Hamsa uko nyuma mami umefura Hamsa ni chura Yarabi wala si sungura kichwani na waza kurarua
Hamsa ni bebende acha wavimba waseme napenda kama mende nilitendo tulitende Hamsa
Hamsa mia shikamazi kando yako dandia Hamsa mia Hamsa mia Hamsa mia usione aibu mame katika Hamsa mia Hamsa mia
MJ Records.
check it out. Nikioreda kwa track tunachafua kani tembo zimeshika kwa pub, ni kuanua na wasipa kama wote kwa club, ni kuchambua kwa madha wanatunda kwa club, ni kuanua kolabo moto kwa mic na mic crew, tushanusa hizi paper from far, ni kuchambua hizi masoa machwani zifike thou empire, tuna build na deal ni just a band. Asante sana jaja kutufikisha kasi, wewe singekuwa na psych na himotisha ya kutisha marapa na hizi amo na mangoma za kucheza kwa bafu, hadi makampo zinadai kutuweka kwa list juu ya ushura. Waelewe ni kwa nini mafanzo kona nduru Eastlands kwenye John ilitoka ni buruburu, saini niko 1 to 5 the clicks indo magoo classic.
Moke muone how we do, moke one ole atwekara, mote kwa igwa kawiru. How we do, how we do, moke one ole atwekara, mote kwa igwa kawiru.
Your time is up now, turn up the radio, listen to us now. The flow is detrimental just to kill this instrumental. I'm ever doing it, I'd rather be doing it. All of you gonna respect the young hunter for doing this. Then you gon' be asking who's this. Then all of you rappers gon' retire when I be done with this flow. Cause I be making more dough. Pull up to the studio looking fresh in the photo. Phantom, cause to you rappers I'm a ghost. Or call me Ting Duncan, I'll be dunking on your post. Came through with the heat and the spur of the moment. Game 7 MVP, that's how you know that I'm on it.
Moke muone how we do, moke one ole atwekara, mote kwa igwa kawiru. How we do, how we do, moke one ole atwekara, mote kwa igwa kawiru.
Yeah, piga saluti 1 to 5 imeingia. Piga saluti njo nizo mmetusikia karibia. Juu hizo maganzi mtadisia na kuambia heshima mtatupatia dhisia. Come ni kushoma rangi za tao, lakini vila wanashema utajua Nyeri njo kwao. Doze na hewa mke hauna eni kwa hao. Hiyo kisanga njo ilifanyikia roba ule wa sao. Makeup ni lazima na kafiti na nywele. Haga wezi pima tripigwa miti milele. Ukiamka kundalua shakwe kia mchele. Ukiamka rau tu unakuta una ene. So ateke neke ureda we. Usinipigie simu kaongei kusucheda we. Usiniulize itakuaje juu unachekisha kuwa 1 to 5 tushafanya collabo na Mike Crew.
Netamweta moke muone how we do, moke one ole atwekara, mote kwa igwa kawiru. How we do, how we do, moke one ole atwekara, mote kwa igwa kawiru.
Beautiful, my love you like this when you go, no breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Beautiful, my love you like this when you go, no breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Too grown to be toxic. Unasema you just don't understand me, wanna try. Umejamu ni party. Umekwamia ujui kama ni worth it, na bado ni wachi. Feel love when we touch, when we kiss. No need miss, no need show, nothing's changed. My love una beautiful, beautiful. My love una miss when you go, no breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Beautiful, beautiful. My love una miss when you go, no breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Go beautiful, go beautiful. My love me not miss when you go. No breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Slow down with that talking. Mi nataka tu tucheke tu kidogo ipoe shero. Nimejam sikupati. Unaniambia hata utake uniwachi. Mbona wasiwasi? I feel love when we touch, when we kiss. Nakumiss, nakushow, nothing's changed. My love una beautiful, beautiful. My love una miss when you go, no breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Beautiful, beautiful. My love una miss when you go, no breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Ona nakufikiria sana, beautiful. I need you to be close to me, close to me, close to me, me. Where's pinga destiny? Beautiful, my love me no miss when you go. No breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Beautiful, beautiful. My love me no miss when you go. No breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Beautiful, beautiful. My love me no miss when you go. No breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to. Unasema you just don't understand me, wanna try. Umejamu ni party, umekwamia ujui kama ni worth it, na bado ni wachi. Feel love when we touch, when we kiss. Nani miss, only show, nothing's changed. My love una beautiful, beautiful. My love me no miss when you go. No breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Beautiful, beautiful. My love me no miss when you go. No breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Go beautiful, go beautiful. My love me no miss when you go. No breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Slow down with the talking. Mi nataka tu tucheke tu kidogo ipoe shero. Nimejam sikupati, unaniambia hata utake uniwachi. Mbona wasiwasi? I feel love when we touch, when we kiss. Nakumiss, nakushow, nothing's changed. My love una beautiful, beautiful. My love una miss when you go. No breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Beautiful, beautiful. My love una miss when you go. No breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Ona nakufikiria sana, beautiful. I need you to be close to me, close to me, close to me, me. Where's pinga destiny? Beautiful, my love me no miss when you go. No breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Beautiful, beautiful. My love me no miss when you go. No breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Beautiful, beautiful. My love me no miss when you go. No breaking up, impossible. I love you, I have to let you know. Beautiful,
Great. Kigama in the house. Yeah, kabla tudai kama iko kitu nataka siuseme. Watu wakishikanga mkwanza na change. So nikiomoka itabidi uelewe. Si ati niko mbaya, ni vile ambition pekee ndo najua. Kufika huku niko tosheke, I'm sure.
Back after that amazing music break. Let me tell you guys, the Kenyan music that is out there, I just want to give a big shout out to our 254 artists. They are really representing us. And it's the I am super excited, super humbled, super honored, super excited to have my guest today. He is Mark, and let me tell you guys, we go way back with this guy. Back as in USIU days, man. Mark, how you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. How are you?
I'm blessed. I'm doing good.
Thank you so much for having me on the show.
Yeah, man. Thank you so much for coming. So I remember I was on TikTok. I was live. And anyway, he likes to call himself Ken nowadays. So
it's a pet peeve thing, guys.
Yeah, and he was like, yo, what's happening? How you doing? And he told me that pretty dope, and it's very important to be able to talk about mental health in this day and age. So I'd like to ask you, Mark, how did you get into mental health?
So my journey with mental health was a personal one.
Mm-hmm.
It was hands-on.
Mm-hmm.
for lack of a better word, very hands-on. I went through depression and anxiety, suicidal ideation, suicidal attempts. And the worst part about going through all of that was feeling alone. You feel alone, you feel like there's no one that you can talk to, no one that can understand you. And so when I finally pulled myself out of that, seeking help, going to therapy, getting medication, when I was finally in a better place, I realized there's so many other people going through the same thing, and I didn't want them to feel alone. And so then I started my own mental health awareness brand. It's called Suicide Attempt. And the whole mission is just to raise awareness for suicide, domestic violence, sexual violence, and just overall just make sure guys feel like they're not alone.
Yeah. What is mental health to you?
Mental health is constant maintenance. It is an ongoing process. It's not like if you just break your arm and you go to the hospital and you go to surgery and they fix it and it heals and it's okay. Mental health is a constant battle because you go through things. Life lives. Life does its thing. Life will put you in situations where you don't want to be in, and you have to build that mental fortitude and get better. And so you have to constantly check in with yourself, make sure that you're okay. It's things that will make you feel sad, things that will make you feel, even when things are good, things can always get bad. And so mental health is constant maintenance to me.
Constant maintenance. I like that you said that, because a lot of people don't even know that mental health is something that you actually have to take care of. Your mental is very important. So for somebody who has probably never thought about their mental health, how would you guide them into, being able to make sure that you are taking care of yourself mentally? How do you help somebody who is not even aware?
Self-awareness is important. It's important. It's important to just take time, first and foremost, just sit with yourself. Your mind is constantly running. It's important to sit with yourself, take note of your feelings, what's going on with you in your life, the things that you're dealing with. Once you take note of that, then you become self-aware. Once you're in touch with your feelings, and because feelings are like, that's why they're called feelings. They demand to be felt. So you take stock of what it is that you're feeling, so that you can become self-aware. And then when now you realize that you are not okay, there's plenty of places that you can go and seek help. Kenya Red Cross has a toll-free number that's 24/7. You can always call that if you need somebody to talk to.
Really?
Yeah, they do. They have a toll-free number. It's 24/7. You can just call them and speak to someone.
Wow.
Sometimes people just need somebody to vent to. Literally, all you need is somebody to vent to, and you can do that with your friends or your family if you have somebody that you're close with. But I found it's a lot easier to just talk to a stranger. I found a lot of people find it a lot easier to just talk to a stranger. That's at least in my case. People will talk to me, we'll meet, and within 5 minutes of a conversation, I'm already hearing your entire life story.
Right.
Your entire life story. You told me what it is that you're dealing with. And I take it as a badge of honor, because to me, you feel comfortable with me, which is important. Comfort is important. And just knowing that I won't judge you, because here I am talking about my own issues in public. So people then feel comfortable enough that I won't judge them for their own issues.
That is so interesting. First of all, I'd like to commend you for being very open about your problems and your issues, because a lot of people nowadays bottle things in, or they think that, let me just tweet, that's my getaway, So for somebody who doesn't have like good coping mechanisms, what would you say they need to do?
First and foremost, I like the way you said people will tweet. Which is ironic, because social media is a cause of depression. People, how do you cope? You cope with it's important to just take stock of yourself.
Mm.
It's important to be in touch with your feelings. When you bottle things up, first and foremost, mental health is just stigmatized. It's, which is stupid to me. I'm sorry. I just find it very, very sad that people will bottle things up and keep them in.
Man, you're talking, it's me. Like, let me tell you, I'm one of them.
Horrible coping mechanisms. And for me, it was self-harm, cutting and burning. A lot of these things, they're temporary. They're very temporary. Because at the end of the day, you keep bottling these things up. At some point, they're going to come out.
Yeah.
They are going to come out.
Yes.
Whether you like it or not.
Yeah.
And they always come out when you're not ready for them to come out. You're not mentally prepared. You're not emotionally prepared. They
You
just
know?
come out.
Yeah.
And so when you... A lot of people love meditation. Which to me, meditation is just sitting with your feelings.
Yeah.
Because I tried meditation. People always say, like clear your mind. I don't know how people clear their mind.
Even I'm
My
just
mind
like,
is
bruh.
constantly running. I don't know how people clear their mind.
Yeah.
So for me, I found that meditation is just sitting with your feelings, taking stock of what it is that you're feeling in the moment, and feeling them. Just feel them. Be self-aware and accept I'm not okay.
Yeah.
And then now you just take the steps necessary to get the help that you need. And there's plenty of ways that you can do that. And it all just starts with talking.
It all just starts with talking.
Just talk.
So we start talking. What's the next step? Because yes, I've let it out, but how do I deal with what's happening?
Now you've talked, you've let out all your emotions, all your feelings are now out there.
Yeah.
It's important to just accept that you're feeling like that and not feel ashamed.
Yeah.
Because you're humans.
Yes.
We're all humans. We're all going to go through things. We're all going to feel so many emotions and feel like we're not good enough or feel sad, depending on what it is. So just accept. Now that you've talked about it, accept it and just now seek out help.
Yeah.
You can now seek out help. You go to therapy. And I don't know why people don't like going to therapy, especially men.
Therapy
Men
is so
will never go to
expensive,
therapy.
though. I was talking to somebody about this. I was just like, I think therapy is just a bit costly.
It is.
Yeah?
It is costly. It can be costly. But therapy, I feel like when you talk, those are now when you're talking about like the private therapists. Like even the toll-free number that I spoke about, that in and of itself is therapy.
It's therapy, yeah.
That in and of itself is therapy. Even finding somebody that you're close to and speaking to them, knowing that this is somebody that you're comfortable with, first and foremost.
Yeah.
Somebody that you know is not going to judge you. Just speaking in and of itself, letting it out. Like I said, some people just need to vent.
Yeah.
Just saying those words and having somebody to listen, knowing that somebody cares, that in and of itself can be therapy. That in and of itself can be therapy, and it makes some people feel really good. So if the going to see a private therapist is costly,
Yeah.
the toll-free number is there, and these people are trained to help you deal with whatever it is that you're going through. And you just need somebody to vent to.
Yeah.
Also, I should put a disclaimer. I am in no way, shape, or form a professional. I always start with this. I am in no way, shape, or form a professional. So don't professionals out there coming for me. I'm not a professional.
Yeah.
I purely speak based off of my own experience. If you relate to it, then good.
Yeah. Let's talk about your journey. How has your journey been from when, you were depressed, did you have anxiety? And there was self-harm. So take us through your journey and how you're doing right now.
My journey has been a long one because I think I started self-harm in primary.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you please tell us why, probably, and then
The normal stresses a student goes through, feeling
Yeah.
like you're not
Inadequate.
you're inadequate, exactly. Feeling like you do a test and you fail and you feel like bus, that's the end of the world. Then also now that's when the hormones are doing their thing.
Yes.
So now there's the whole girl side of it. Yeah. So like, and at the time you're not equipped enough to deal with your emotions. To know how to regulate your emotions
Yeah.
properly. You learn that as you
grow.
grow older.
Yeah.
But back then you don't. And so started out in primary through high school and into uni. Things got really bad in between high school and uni. Just after I'd finished high school into uni, that I'd taken a gap year between high school and uni. So
Okay.
in between that is when things got really bad. I was like really depressed. And the problem with depression will make you feel sleepy. It makes you feel like you don't want
You don't want
to
to do anything.
You just want to be under the covers. That's it. That's you and you alone. You just, it's like you're swallowed up by this well of darkness, and there's no light.
Yeah.
And then comes this nonsense called anxiety, which is the complete opposite, which just makes you not want to sleep. You can't sleep because your heart is beating a mile a minute. So then you can't sleep. So now it's this battle between I'm tired and I need to sleep, and anxiety is keeping me up.
Yeah.
And the thing with anxiety is you feel full. Like you can't even eat
can't
because you feel
eat.
like you're full already. Even
Yeah.
just the act of putting a spoonful in your mouth,
Yeah.
you don't even have the energy to chew because you feel like, where is it going to go? I'm already full with my anxiety. So then I literally just went to my parents and I was like, I'm not
Okay. Yeah.
I'm not okay. I need help. And so I went to a hospital, spoke to a psychiatrist, was put on medication, was on anti-anxiety and antidepressants.
Depressants.
And with the talking, it helped. It got me out of the dark space that I was in. And it got me out of the dark space that I was in. And ever since then I've been, again, like I said, it's constant maintenance. I'm constantly checking in with myself when things happen, breakups, things like that. You have to feel those feelings.
Yeah.
You have to. If you avoid them, eventually they're gonna come back. So I like to deal with them when I have to, and then move forward.
Okay. How do you deal with them? Is it you feel what you're going through, you accept what you're going through. Do you need to take any steps to be able to make sure that you don't digress or go back?
First of all, like when you just, now you felt them, you felt the feelings.
Yeah.
You felt the feelings, which is honestly the most important part. Denying those feelings is horrible. So lean into the feelings. I lean into them. Cry if you have to.
Yeah.
Cry if you have to. Vent to whoever you. I'm lucky enough to have a very close group of friends that I always check in with me when they know I'm going through something. So then I vent to them and talk to them. And then now you ultimately decide to okay, I've felt those feelings, I've dealt with them.
Yeah.
Obviously it's not like it just ends once you've dealt with them. But you get to a point where they don't hurt as much.
Okay.
Those feelings, they don't bother you as much because you felt them, you dealt with them.
Yeah.
So then now that's the point where you decide to start moving forward. You do things, I like to do things that take my mind off of it. So cycling and now doing this mental health advocacy, helping others helps me.
Yeah. I like that.
So
helping others helps me.
Yeah, I believe it's my purpose in life. Gandhi once said, "A good life is a life lived in service of others." I'm just trying to live a good life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. So when it comes to mental health, especially for men, we don't talk about it.
Nope.
And I want us to be able to talk about it. Tell us why it's important for men to be able to feel and talk about these things. And if there was somebody listening in, would you be able to be that person?
Yeah, first and foremost, we have this, like, we're taught this warped sense of what a man is supposed to be. Even that phrase, I don't like that phrase of man up.
Man up.
Going through this, you're feeling your things, and then somebody is there like man up.
Yeah,
I don't like that phrase. What do you mean man up? Like, I'm human.
Yeah,
I'm allowed to feel my feelings.
Yeah,
and so the fact that we don't talk about men's mental health, like this last month was Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. June was Men's Mental Health Awareness Month.
Yeah,
and I saw nothing about it, even like on social
By
media.
the way, I didn't know.
Yeah,
I didn't even know.
Don't know because it's like it's not talked about. And men, we grow up being taught this, like you don't cry, don't show your emotions. You're a man.
Yeah,
you take those things
be
and
strong. Yeah,
jikaza, you know?
Jikaze.
You know? Which I think is wrong. Because at the end of the day, yes, we're men and we're supposed to be big and protective and things like that.
Yeah.
Or whatever. But at the end of the day, we still have feelings.
Yeah.
If we don't deal with those feelings, those things will eventually come up. Like men die you commit suicide at a rate of 3 to 1.
That is so true.
Goes to women.
Yeah.
So many men feel like they cannot speak about it, and if they do, they're going to be judged. Why? Because they're told to man up. And that, I feel, which is why I think what I do is important as a man who is dealing with mental health issues and speaking about them and speaking about my journey. Perhaps if there is a dude out there who's feeling the same way, then they can listen and know that they're not alone.
Yeah.
And it's okay to talk about it. I'm not ashamed.
Yeah.
Well, I'm you can never shame me for for speaking about my mental health.
Yeah.
You can never ever shame me for it. I have no shame about it.
Yeah.
Because I think it's important to talk about it because it starts somewhere. And if I can be the one to start that conversation, not that I'm the only one, there's plenty of people out there that do.
Yeah.
But if I can, with the people in my life and the people that I meet, if I can start that conversation for them and look at me and be like, oh, he is speaking about it, then perhaps even I can do so. Then I believe I've done my job.
Yeah. I like that. So I know that there are a couple of changes that you can be able to do to improve your mental health. There's sleep, there's nutrition, there's physical activity, there is what else can I think of? Like your relationships as well really matter. So for somebody who is in a very toxic environment, how do you get out, or do you deal with the toxicity?
You remove yourself from that situation.
You remove yourself.
It will do you no good.
Yeah.
Even if a lot of people are in toxic situations and can't get out of them. Those that can't get out of them, there's no option but to be in it. Then find a place that's just for you. Find a safe space that's just for you, whether that be with your friends and you just want to hang out. You don't even need to go out.
Yeah.
Sometimes even just a drive with your friends, talking and listening to music can be the most therapeutic thing.
That is true.
Ever.
Yeah.
So if you have toxic situations and have no option, to find a space outside of that will help you deal with your mental health. Because if you're constantly in that toxic space and you have no safe space, it will eventually run you down.
Yeah.
But for those that can't get out of a toxic place, remove yourself immediately.
Yeah.
It will serve you no purpose. And a lot of these toxic places can be it workplaces or even just relationships. You'll have people who will treat you horribly.
Yeah.
They will treat you horribly and they will gaslight you and they will lie to you and they will cheat on you and you stay with them and I heard this the other day, you once you leave that toxic space and you start to miss them, there's a question I was asked: is it them you miss or the idea of them that you miss?
Ooh.
So whenever you've left like a toxic relationship, and you feel like you want to go back, ask yourself that question: is it the person that you miss? When you think back to the relationship, think back to how you felt in it. Think back to how they made you feel. Were you a priority? Did they ever make you feel important? Did they ever make time for you? If you do, if the answer to all those things is no, then ask yourself: is it them I miss or the idea of them, the potential in them that I saw?
Yeah.
And when you're honest with yourself about this, such questions, then the answer is clear. The answer is very, very clear, and you'll be like, no, I don't miss them, and I don't want to go back to that because they treated me horribly.
Yeah.
So now I go back to the same thing. And myself, I was in the same situation, and I was just like, whenever the missing them comes up, I always ask myself those questions. Was I important? No.
Yeah.
Was I made a priority? No. They lied. They kept things from me. So then I asked myself, do I miss them or do I miss the idea of them, who they showed me they were in the beginning?
Yeah.
The potential.
Yes.
And then it switched, and then so then I'm just like, no, I don't want to go back to that.
You don't want to go back.
I don't want to go back to that. I deserve somebody who's going to give me the same
energy.
Everyone deserves somebody who's going to give them the same energy. If I'm making you a priority, then you should also make me a priority. And
Nice. That's incredible. Somebody here is asking, can you prevent mental health problems?
Life is life. You cannot prevent life. Mental health problems come with life. You can't prevent it. Feelings is mental health. And as long as you're human and as long as you're alive, you're going to have to deal with mental health problems.
Yeah.
However, you can keep from going to the deep ends of it, depression and suicidal thoughts and self-harm and things like that. And that's why I keep saying it's constant maintenance.
Yeah.
If you're constantly checking in with yourself, even when something small happens and you're sad, you check in with yourself, and I'm feeling sad, and you lean into those feelings and you feel those feelings with time, and then if you decide to talk to someone, things don't seem that bad. You deal with those emotions, and then things get better.
Yeah.
But if you are feeling sad and you bottle it up, and then something else happens, life. I'm telling you, something else will happen. You bottle that up, and all of a sudden, all of it will just
explode.
You'll end up exploding. You will, if you don't deal with them when you feel it. Those things will come back and bite you.
Yeah.
In your behind.
Yes.
And you don't want that.
You don't want that.
You don't want that.
I just remembered, why is it that the happiest people, or the ones that seem the happiest, are the ones that are the saddest? The reason I ask this is because there was a guy who committed suicide that I knew, and he was always happy. He was, life of the party, and we would have never guessed or known that he was dealing with something, but he committed suicide. So I'd like to ask you, for somebody who is not depressed, or I don't know, it's like they're so happy and they're so, life of the party, they are usually the saddest. And I saw a quote like that. So I'd want to ask, in a situation like that, what's happening?
Okay, so since I don't know the person that you're speaking of, I can only speculate. And to me, at least, me personally, again, professionals, please don't come
for him.
It's
just mental health advocates.
I clearly stated this is purely based on experience. So from my experience, there's, I guess, 3 ways. Some people are just genuinely happy on the inside and out. Like, so those ones that you see, some of them are genuinely
just happy.
They are happy. They know. To me, those are the people who are the most self-aware and deal with their things when they need to deal with them. I'm feeling sad. I'm going to deal with this. I'm going to take some time away from everyone. Deal with this the way I know how to deal with. Throw myself into the gym, whatever. Feel those feelings, whatever. Those to me are the most self-aware people. They know how to deal with it, regulate their emotions. Those are genuinely happy people. And then you have people who feel like they have no one to talk to. Fear of being judged. Again, Yeah, I'm assuming the guy it's a dude. Yes.
Yeah.
Us dudes especially, we don't like to feel judged. That thing of weakness. If you see me cry, if you see me feel my feelings, then you're gonna see it as weakness. And I don't want anyone to see me as weak.
Yeah.
I don't want to be judged. So I'm gonna keep things in. But to everyone else, it's a facade. It's a masquerade.
Yeah.
And everyone else, you're gonna see happiness. Happiness.
Yeah.
But on the inside, you're dealing with so many things, and you're bottling it up, and you're bottling it up, and you're bottling it up.
Yeah.
And others is just denial. They go through things and they're just like, nope. Nope. Feelings are a lie.
Yeah.
Whatever that is, I'll deal with it. But they never deal with it. So in his case, it could be one of the latter. He could have felt like he didn't have a safe space to talk. And that's now assumptions. Assumptions are horrible.
Yeah.
Because then you assume no one in that group understands what it is that I'm going through. When in reality, they're probably dealing with the same thing.
Yeah.
But if you don't talk, then you never know. Which is why I do what I do. That like people who know me, if you're going through something, with me you can never assume that I'm not dealing with anything, because I talk about it. So then you know there's a safe space you can come and talk to. So for him, he was probably he assumed that nobody would understand. Decided not to talk about it. And eventually things,
escalated.
Things just got worse and worse, and he didn't know how to deal with it. He just needed an escape.
Yeah.
And unfortunately for a lot of people, that is just uninstalling themselves from life.
It's crazy.
It's sad. It's so sad. And with suicide, for every one person that commits suicide, 20 people have attempted it. 20 people have attempted it. And it goes from, you don't just wake up and decide that now I'm going to just end it.
Yeah.
Usually it escalates. You start with self-harm. There's usually a number of attempts before you actually finally go through with it.
Yeah.
But it's those ones the ones that have committed to it will never ask for help. And you'll notice it.
Yeah.
They will be a lot more happy than they usually are. You'll notice the energy shift.
Shifts, yeah.
And it's not like a sad energy. It's a happy energy.
Yeah.
It's a really, really happy energy. It's because they're trying to enjoy the last moments. They're not going to be here anymore.
That is
my
so
last
true.
moments
Like,
with you.
because what he did was he gave his closest friends like a couple of things that he knew they liked.
Yeah.
So, hey, yo, you like my chain? Here you go. Take it. So, like, guys didn't know what he was going to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's because they tried to cover it. Once they've made up their mind about it, they don't ask for help.
Yeah.
They've decided this is what I'm going to do, and then you will notice a shift in their energy. Now they're super happy. They're very friendly, very caring, even about you. They give you hugs now when they never used to give you hugs.
Yeah. You're like, what?
You're like, why are you giving me hugs over here? That's bizarre.
Yeah.
And then just decide and it's over. Just uninstall themselves, and it's very, very sad.
Yeah. Let's talk about social media. Ooh, let me tell you. Social media can really, really have a huge impact on your mental, because we are constantly comparing our lives with other people's. We're constantly feeding ourselves with so much information, and there's just so much about it. So for you, are you on social media, and how do you deal with not getting to that state?
Personally, I'm not on social media.
Okay.
Whatever social media platforms I have, it is purely to promote my brand and promote mental health awareness. But personally, my own personal page, I'm not. I quit.
You quit?
I quit social media because it's so... Social media to me is a competition.
Yeah.
Who has the best?
Who
can
has the
show
best
that
of
they
the
have
best
the best
of
life?
Yeah.
That time, these people will take out loans. You have no idea. You'll be seeing this picture of somebody who's like on a yacht somewhere. It's somebody you know, some random Kenyan is somewhere in Dubai on a yacht. But you don't know what they did to get there.
True.
You have no idea what they did to get there.
Yeah.
Took out a loan, started seeing odd
God
people,
knows what. Yeah, doing God knows
doing
what.
trades
Yeah.
for best
Yeah.
lifestyle and with filters and with all these things.
Mhm.
It is the complete opposite of reality.
Yeah, it is.
Everything you see on social media is fake.
Yeah.
Every single thing you see on social media is fake.
Mm.
Because even the people who post like the smiliest and
Yeah.
like the caption is such a nice quote, like the sun is doing its due. I don't know what.
Yeah.
Whatever captions those are, those people are probably dealing with some of the most horrific things in their lives.
Mm.
But they want to project this sense of this is my life. You should envy it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's I find it's.
I'm very curious. When did you decide to leave?
I quit social media. When did I quit social media? I quit.
Yeah.
I think in 2016.
Whoa.
2016, 2017 is when I decided I'm no longer on social media.
That's crazy.
I locked my
Your IG.
Instagram account.
Yeah, but then I stopped seeing you after some point. I even thought, I was just like,
I literally just.
did he unfollow me?
Never.
No, I'm joking. But yeah, that's so. And how has your life been ever since? Like,
Good.
Yeah.
Good. What? It is so good because then I'm not comparing myself to anyone.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at some, because a lot of the times we look at social media, we look at somebody's page and then we'll be like, I wish that was me.
I swear, that's what I was doing last night. Oh my God. And my better half was like, can you stop it?
I'm telling you, because you go down a rabbit hole.
Yeah, you do, because I'm like,
literally go
I
down
was
a rabbit hole.
like, how comes I'm not getting jobs and this person's getting jobs?
Hey, that is the most stressful.
It is so stressful, my God.
and emotionally draining thing.
It is.
You spend, no one goes on social media and leaves feeling better about themselves.
Yeah.
No one.
Yeah.
I dare you to tell me you feel better about yourself after you've been on social media for like 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
No one ever does, because you look at things, you'll see somebody has posted CG food at CG this restaurant. and you're
Yeah.
like, I wish
I wish I was, yeah.
I wish that was me. You see somebody on a yacht, you're like, I wish that was me. Somebody posing in Dubai, you're like, I wish that was me.
Yeah.
Everything is, I wish that was me. No
Yeah.
one feels better being on social media. So ever since I quit, there's nothing I'm comparing my life to. For what I have, I am blessed and I'm very grateful for.
I like that.
I appreciate it, and I live in that moment. And anything else for me, my mom always says, whatever God has put for you, no one can take
No
away.
one can take, yeah.
No one can take away. The time will come.
Yeah.
Those things will come. Obviously, work hard.
Yeah.
Don't just sit there and wait for things to come, but
Yeah.
like actively go out and search for it, and you'll eventually find it. But this comparing yourself will do nothing for you other than just cause you
True.
pain.
Just be self-harming yourself
Yeah,
mentally.
for nothing.
For
Now you're
nothing.
comparing yourself. Oh, this
Yeah.
person has this.
Yeah.
Why don't I have this?
Yeah.
It's not fair. I'm like, no, it makes no sense. Like, just leave it alone.
Yeah.
For those that are accomplished, there's people who are accomplished and can be on social media, and their whole purpose on social media is just to
work,
just
maybe,
to
or
work.
just
They use it to, like, for
keep
me, I
up to
use
date.
social media purely for work. I don't have anything personal on there. I use it purely for work. But the whole point of social media is literally just to show off what you have.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah.
Because nobody posts pictures of them when they don't have anything.
True. Or
They
when they're
don't.
crying, or
People
yeah.
will wait until they're on a holiday.
Yeah.
Wait until they bought like a new phone.
Yeah.
Wait until they've been to like some restaurant they've been saving for like
True.
3 years
True.
to post something.
Yeah.
You post it for other people. You're seeking validation from others. And you shouldn't be. You should be seeking validation from yourself.
Yeah, that's facts. I like that. Somebody here is asking, what should I do if I'm worried about a friend or relative that I don't want to lose?
What should you do? First and foremost, don't push. If somebody's not ready to talk, they're not going to.
Yeah.
If you push them, it's just going to tell them away.
Yeah.
They're just going to shut you out.
Makes sense.
Honestly.
Makes sense.
So what I
Please
like
just
to do.
talk to me.
Yeah,
I can help you. That'd be me
It
sometimes.
just makes them shut down even more. When people are not ready to talk, you're never going to get them to talk. So what I like to do, in my situation at least, is I just like to remind people, constantly check in. I like to constantly check in. Yeah, how you doing?
Yeah.
Whatever. Even if they say they're fine and you know they're not,
continue.
just be like, it's okay, and then just shoot little reminders here of like, oh, if there's anything that you need to talk about, you can always call me. I'm always here. You can call me day or night.
Yeah.
But I'm here for you. Just small things like that will get them. Your goal is to get them to be comfortable with you, not to get them to talk. To get them comfortable with you. When they're comfortable with you, then they're going to want to talk. Then you'll be able to help them. And I, whenever people talk to me, I tell them this: I may not know what to say. I may not know how to help. But what I can promise you is that I'm always here to listen. Always here to listen.
Yeah.
I mean, you may be talking and I may not know what to say. But I'm there to listen.
Listening,
you have my full attention, whatever you need to say. I'm here to listen.
Dope.
So yeah, just little reminders like that.
Okay. Let's talk about Suicida. I hope I said it right.
Suicide?
What did you say is it?
Suicide attempt.
Suicide attempt. I don't
Yes.
know why I thought it was suicide. Suicide. I'm like, suicide attempt. I was like, wait.
Is that a rapper?
So when did you start it? How is it going? What do you offer? And how can somebody be able to reach out?
Okay, so currently working on getting all that package, all that packaged and out there.
Out there, yeah.
And out there. But essentially what the brand stands for, it is a mental health awareness brand that raises awareness for domestic violence, sexual violence, and suicide. I started it right after uni, 2016. That's when I'd gone through like my depression. Like we've spoken before, it wasn't like in the gap of high school and uni, it was actually after I finished uni.
Yeah.
That's when things got difficult because you're not getting work and things like that.
Yeah.
Unemployment. I don't know what's happening. Hey, but this is not a
bro,
politics
there are no
segment.
jobs out here, bro.
Yeah, it's not a politics segment, but yeah. So then after I'd gone through my own mental health struggles and got better and decided to help people, I decided I needed a way to be able to do that. And so I came up with the brand. And a lot of people ask me why. Why suicide attempt?
Yeah.
I'm like, exactly, because it's confronting. You cannot, you can't sweep it under the rug when you see it. And people, we as human beings we're very curious creatures by nature.
Yeah.
We're very curious creatures. And I don't know what it is about Kenyans, but we like asking questions. We like being in everyone's business.
Yeah.
We like asking so many questions.
Tuko na ujuaji huku.
You have so much motion there, by the way. I don't know why.
Really?
So I chose the name in and of itself, suicide attempt, because it is confronting. It's in your face, and so people will be like, "What's that?"
Yeah,
I'm like suicide attempt.
Why?
Why that? And I'm like, now that you've asked that, let me tell you why.
Yeah.
And I tell them, and then it clicks for them. So then I started it, and so what I do is we print the brand on hoodies and t-shirts.
You got your merch.
Hats. Yeah, the merch is there.
Muhimu.
And because it's still growing, the ultimate goal is to be able to take a portion of the profits and donate them to mental health services.
Okay.
That is the ultimate goal. But because it's still growing and I'm still getting everything put together so I can put it out there. So for now it's just selling merch to whoever wants any. And yeah, that's the ultimate goal. And public speaking. Like now coming on radio, talking about my issues, which is, I don't know, talking about mental health, being an advocate, and going to universities and possibly companies and speaking to them about mental health. And again, the whole purpose, because toxic environments can exist anywhere and everywhere. You can feel inadequacy in whatever place you are in your life. It doesn't matter who you are. You have gone through some sort of. If you felt anxiety, that's a mental health struggle. If you've gone through depression, that's a mental health struggle. So many people, all of us have gone through some form of mental health. So, again, not being a professional and only speaking on my own experience, if you get something from it, if you feel like you've learned something from it, or just with the ultimate goal of I'm not alone. Then I've done my job.
Yeah.
And me, I'm happy. I've helped you. I've helped someone somewhere in the world, and that's important to me. So yeah, when you buy the merch and you wear it, and somebody asks you,
Yeah.
"What's that?" Suicide attempt.
Attempt.
And then they ask you, "Why that?" And then you can be like, sit down. Now let me explain to you why.
Yeah.
And yeah, so that's the whole getting everyone to just destigmatize mental health. Because I don't know why people see it as a bad thing. Because when you get sick, you go to hospital.
Yeah.
Break your arm, you go to the hospital, you get your arm fixed. Your mind is part of your body.
True.
So why would you not want to take care of your mind?
Yeah.
And there's services out there that you can, plenty of services out there that you can utilize and get the help that you need.
Nice. Nice. We want to know, what does Mark do apart from talk about mental health?
What do I do?
Yeah.
Hey, what is it
Utwambie.
that I do?
What keeps you busy?
I'm very athletic. So swimming, swim training. I have this like dream of just like competing in the Olympics.
Oh yeah.
So like I'm training to hopefully join the Kenyan team. Hopefully, these are hopes.
Really?
But they're aspirations that I'm trying to work to. Cycling.
Nice.
I go cycling every Saturday.
Okay.
Which is really
therapeutic, right?
Going to the gym. Taking online courses. Because taking online courses. And looking for work and things like that.
Yeah.
Because this unemployment is
tough.
Nonsense.
How are you keeping yourself busy? Is it a suicide attempt that has you working?
Suicide
on
attempt
that?
has me busy a lot of the time because I found people like talking to me. I find people like talking to me. So a lot of the times I'll have people just randomly, even if it's in the club, just talking to me. You come to the hit on me or whatever, and then
we end up
all of a
talking
sudden we end
about-
up just talking about your life story and everything.
Yeah.
And I am known for my hugs. I give very, very good hugs.
Yeah.
So I give a lot of hugs. But yeah, so this suicide attempt has a lot of my attention. Keeps me busy getting all of it together, packaging the brand so that I can put it out there. That takes up a lot of my time. But yeah, in the meantime, for the time that I have free for myself, other than being athletic, just looking for work.
Okay.
Yeah.
Dope. I like how honest you are. For somebody who would want to reach out to you and just talk to you, since you are one that loves to listen and you're a good listener, where can somebody be able to reach out?
Catch me on my Snapchat.
On your Snapchat.
I don't really like giving out my number.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
And because I'm not on IG, you can't DM me. But my Snapchat, Mark Ken, Sonia will type it somewhere. I don't know.
Yeah,
She'll
definitely.
type it so that you can get it.
Yeah.
But reach me in my Snapchat.
Snapchat.
And I reply to messages there.
Okay.
You reach me there if you need somebody to talk to. I don't even need to share names.
Yeah.
Sometimes,
Definitely. By
you
the
don't even
way,
need to share names.
anonymous.
Like, you can just be anonymous and just be like, I have a question, or I just need somebody to listen to, and I'm there. We can book a phone call, call me, we'll talk, and I'll just listen to you.
Nice.
And if I can help, then I'll help.
Yeah.
If not, hey, you have
You vented at least. Yeah.
You vented.
Yeah.
You vented, and I can direct you to wherever you need help. Because again, I am not a professional. I'm not a professional. I can direct you to where professionals are.
Yeah. What advice would you give somebody who's listening in right now? Any advice that you'd want to give?
Check in on your loved ones. Check in on your people. When your dude friends are going through something, and you know they're going through something. This is if you know that they're going through something.
Yeah.
Check in on them and let them know that it's okay to feel that way. This phrase of man up, stop using it. Honestly, it doesn't help anyone.
Yeah.
It genuinely does not help anyone.
Yeah.
Just check in on your loved ones. Simple text or hey, just thought of you, thought I'd reach out. Hope you're good.
Yeah.
If there's anything you want to talk about, you can always, and genuinely mean it. Don't a lot of nowadays people don't have time for it's just pleasantries.
That is so true.
They're like, oh, you can talk to me, and then the day you call them and you need them, then they're like, oh no, I'm busy. I'm sorry. No,
That
genuinely
is
mean
so
it.
true.
Genuinely mean it. If you genuinely want to help those around you, those in your life, genuinely mean it. A simple text of, hey, I just wanted to check in.
And
Was
yeah.
thinking of you. That text alone can save
Go so
someone's
far.
life.
Yeah, that is true.
It can genuinely save someone's life.
Yeah, that is
And-
so true.
Yeah, and yourself, take stock. Feel your feelings. Again, they are called feelings for a reason. They
Yeah.
demand to be felt.
Yeah.
Feel them. Take stock of what it is that you're going through, and accept it. Don't feel like you're going to be judged, or don't feel ashamed. Never feel ashamed for being human.
Yeah.
You're human. We feel feelings, so
Yeah.
don't be ashamed don't be ashamed about it.
True.
Just feel it. Take stock with yourself. Get help, because there is help. Those that if you have no access to private therapy, that Kenya Red Cross, and you can just Google it. It's there.
Yeah.
Literally one of the first things that
I
pop
didn't
up.
even know. Like
It's
you
right
put
there.
you put me on to that.
It's right there. Just
Yeah.
call it and speak to someone. Message me on Snapchat.
Yeah.
And then you can have somebody that you know is not going to judge you and has been through the things that you've been through. Because everyone's circumstances are different.
Yeah.
But it's the feelings of those circumstances that are similar. I've felt those things. I may not have been through what you've been through.
Yeah.
But the feelings that you feel, I felt
them.
I felt them, and I will not judge you. I hate judgment.
Yeah.
I really don't like the judge.
Yeah. I
know?
hear you.
Yeah.
I hear you. Because you never know. Like, you might do the same thing in that person's shoes, you know?
Yeah, you never know what somebody is going through. So, yeah, you never know what somebody is going through. You can, like you said, your friend seeming happy.
Yeah. Yo,
But
it was so
inside-
crazy. Like, we were like, what?
You never know. So just a simple text of a few lines of I hope you're okay. And if you need someone to talk to, I'm here.
I'm here.
And you can save someone's life.
Yeah.
You can genuinely save someone's life.
It goes
So
a
that
long
would be
way.
my advice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. Thank you so much.
Yes.
It's gonna give
I
you
feel like I need to
some
explain
time.
this whole
Abu tell us.
Ken thing.
Abu tell us. Ken.
So Ken comes from my middle name, Kennedy.
Yeah.
The reason I don't go by Mark, my first name, is because it became a pet peeve. People, I don't understand how difficult it is to just remember somebody's name as Mark. My name is like, Mark. People
yeah.
started calling me Mike. And
For real? They started nicknaming you. They're like, hi, Mike. Mikey.
Mike,
He
how are
turns
you?
into
Mike,
Mikey.
Mike. And I don't answer. I'm not lie to you.
Yeah.
If you know my name, and if I told you my name, and you
Yeah.
call me Mike, I'm not going to answer you.
Yeah.
I want to ignore you.
Yeah.
I'm going to ignore you until you ask somebody, wait, call him. So yeah, then that's why I decided I'm just going to go simply by Ken.
Ken.
Yeah.
Okay. Ken Mark. But me, I'll always know you as Mark.
Yes.
Thank you so much for coming, Mark. Man, you are
thanks so much for having
doing
me.
an incredible job just being able to be there for people, just to be able to listen and just to be able to, have and I don't even know what to say, but you are really doing the Lord's work. You are doing the Lord's work.
Thank you. I don't know how to take compliments, by the way. I'm just like, Merry Christmas. I don't know what to
It's
say.
Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas? I don't know what to say. I'm not sure what to say.
No,
but thank
please,
you. I
thank you so
appreciate it.
much. Even with suicide attempt, is suicide attempt on socials?
It is going to be.
It's
That's
going to
not
be.
the brand thing that
Okay.
I'm working
Okay,
on. But
okay,
if you
sawa.
want a hoodie or you want to order something, again, my Snapchat,
Yeah.
Marky Ken.
Mark Ken.
Marky Ken.
Marky Ken.
Marky Ken.
Oh,
Mark, I-E
that's where the
Ken.
Marky came from. It
Yes.
was your Snapchat.
Came from my Snapchat. That's. I don't know why in high school I thought that was a cool
Yeah.
nickname, but
Yeah.
So Marky Ken, if you want a hoodie with the brand on it, just
Nice.
message me on chat. The
Dope.
brand is coming. It is coming. Tonight.
It is coming, guys.
In the next few months, in the next
Yeah.
couple of months, yeah.
Dope. Suicide Attempt. Thank you so much, Mark, for coming.
Thank you so
Thank
much
you
for having me.
for coming and sharing your wisdom with us. It's been amazing. I'm sure the listeners have loved the
I
conversation.
hope so. I hope you got something from it.
Definitely. And shout out to everybody who also asked questions. I hope we were able
Yes.
to, answer them.
Thank you for your questions.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Mark. And thank you guys to everybody who has been tuned in. It's been the 5 a.m. club. I'm going to have to love and leave you. You know, the next show is, you already know. It's our guy, Morning with Russ. That's Teddy, and he's going to be in the building in the next few minutes, so make sure that you catch him. This is Radio 254, the home of Kenyan music and content. I'm going to catch y'all tonight for the Woman Takeover Wednesday show. It's going to be a vibe, of course. This is Radio 254. Do have an amazing Wednesday. I'm going to catch you guys at 7 p.m. And you guys already know what I'm gonna say. Take care and make sure that you do you. All right.
Yeah.